and we're ready to go. Hello, my darlings. How are you doing? I hope you're great. So today, this video is not a sponsored content, nothing like that, but I have so many new fragrances from one brand that there would be no other way to show them but to do one specific video. So there you go. Again, not sponsored, all opinions are my own. You guys really can trust me in that department, despite of some haters who can only hate, right? I'm still very sour about certain things, you know, so bear with me. Anyways, this brand reached out to me and I saw them already here and there on Instagram, like in my friends' accounts. So I was like very curious. I was like, oh, I actually wanted to get them myself, okay? I didn't think they would like want to work with me or whatever, but they did approach me. So I was over the moon. And the brand is called Superz Budapest. This is a brand from Hungary. I personally love Hungary. Fun fact, Hungary was the first vacation destination of my life when I was like 3 months old. So there you have it. Fun fact about me. My first destination with my parents as a bobo was Hungary. Okay, so this is a brand from Budapest. And they're a new niche brand, and what I have to say straight away, they have very strong fragrances and amazing prices, so you might want to check them out, okay? And if you have tastes similar to mine, you will surely find something for yourself, because I have so many favorites and I'm already hoping that I will get more of them, because it's not enough. I need more from their collection. I'm not gonna ramble too much. I probably have a discount code. It's gonna be linked below if I have it. But yeah, all opinions are my own. I was not, you know, sponsored to do this video, nothing like that. They don't even know I'm recording it, you know? So let's keep that story straight. Guys, I have I have 8 fragrances in total. The bottles are supreme. Let me tell you that. I'm not gonna be able to handle them all in one grasp, but so many. I love them, okay? I'm not gonna keep you waiting for my opinion. I love them. And I have some that are very gourmand, like sugar dripping gourmand. Some that are very summery, which, believe it or not, it's not that easy to find a niche brand that can do a very nice but simple summer fragrance, like coconutty and stuff. So I have that, and I have some dark unisex fragrances as well. So let's start. Maybe we can start quite fresh, why not, and quite gourmand. The first one that's been released this year is MICALLEF. And this has such a beautiful Alhambra shaped engraving. The plaques are metal. The caps are metal, cold and nice with a magnet. See? So nice. And now look at the sprayer. I'm gonna put my... You know what I love about this sprayer is that you can do this. You see, like you can do the straight line, not like pss, pss, pss. You can do this. Goals, to put story short. Okay, so colors. Let's start with that since I already sprayed it. This is a sweet tropical caramel fragrance that slightly reminds me of La Belle from Jean-Paul Gaultier, but ever so slightly. It has a vibe of La Belle, okay? It's just amazing. It's a very sweet, very girly, but dense fragrance that's gonna be perfect all year round, pretty much. If you do not like too sweet, don't worry either, because it has quite a bit of freshness to it, so it's fine. So what kind of reminds me of La Belle in here is pretty much the combination of pear and vanilla. There's also a lot of caramel here, but not only that, you have peach, banana, cinnamon, jasmine, black pepper, apple, pear of course, some patchouli and woody notes. This is to die for, truly to die for. This could easily be a new hit from Kilian, if you understand my point. Like, you know, like this could easily be something that Kilian released. It's giving me that vibe, kind of a mix of Kilian DNA and La Belle, all right? Like mixing Good Girl Gone Bad, the Extrait, and the La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier with some added tropical fruits like banana and peach. Amazing. I love colors. I didn't see anyone reviewing this, so try it and thank me later. Colors, I'm gonna rate them all, by the way. Colors to me is solid 9 out of 10. Okay, that points down because it's not incredibly unique, because it reminds me a little bit of La Belle, but for the performance, bottle, everything, 9 out of 10. Okay, let's move on. Next fragrance that I want to share with you. Let's go with this. This is Whoosh. Whoosh, so nice. And this is for all the Erba Pura fans, but this is done so much better. This in here, you really get the pineapple. Like you really get those fruits, but in a very naturalistic way. You know, to me, Erba Pura is a little bit artificial, right? Let's just agree on that. This is a fruity bomb, but very natural, very natural smelling. It's like you really smelled pineapple. It's like you really smelled all those fruits that are in here. And what's in here, I'm gonna tell you right now. So Whoosh is not new for them. It was actually released in 2021, and it's considered to be citrus fresh. But we have Sicilian citruses, we have orange, we have apple, we have melon and peach, some powdery notes, some musk, amber, and vanilla. And I definitely also get pineapple. Like on my skin, it pulls very much a pineapple. And this is unisex. However, this is such a beautiful sweet fruit that I'm not sure if many men would love to wear it, to be very honest. It is so beautiful. It's like the smoothest, fresh, fruity fragrance. If you like melon, if you like peach, if you like orange, if you like apples and pineapples, but in a perfumey way, but at the same time very natural fruity smelling, you will love Whoosh. In the first, I'll be honest, in the first couple of sprays, I wasn't like too sure, but you know, I had to like put some air in here, and it's been maybe 2 weeks since I had it, and now I fully appreciate it. Like, I love it. So citrusy, reminds me of a tropical vacation. The melon, the pineapple effect here, the peach, you have it all here. So if you want a very fresh, citrus leaning fruity scent, this is it. Thank you very much. Great longevity, by the way, with moderate projection. Okay, what should we do next? I want to do like the freshest one first. So maybe we can go with another one that's also quite fresh. And by the way, for Whoosh, I also rated 9 out of 10. Like, why not? It deserves it. It deserves it like no tomorrow. Next, I have Flamingo Fizz. And this is my favorite bottle with this gorgeous flamingo. So pretty. So pretty. And again, all bottles are the same. You see? They just have different colors, if anything, and the plaques. And all the boxes also are the same. So it's just like with NAVITUS, let's say, right? Flamingo Fizz was love at first sniff. It's considered to be musky, ambery when you look at Fragrantica, but I really wouldn't agree that much. It has some lemon, grapefruit, it has wild berries, so think of, you know, blueberries, white strawberries, all that jazz. It has champagne, then it has orange blossom and jasmine and rose, and the dry down is quite ambery indeed, because we have amber and benzoin and olibanum, so, you know, the combination of benzoin and olibanum, it's not only very sweet, but also very resinous and like oriental leaning. And then we have also musk and vetiver. And guys, this fragrance is what I want to be buried in. I cannot. This, just imagine drinking wild berry filled champagne. This is it. It's very bubbly. It's almost a little bit green. It's super sparkling, it's fizzy, and it's strong. That dry down that's in here makes this fragrance so strong. It's very girly, fruity, but in a very sophisticated way. So I would say maybe colors can to sample slightly more juvenile, whereas this one, absolutely not. This is decadence in a bottle in the most fun way. I love it. I love it. Kind of reminds me of Pink Me Up from Atelier des Eaux. It's that vibe. It's definitely that vibe. They're not the same, but vibe is very similar. And this one, phenomenal longevity with more than moderate projection. So it definitely lingers in the air. This one is 10 out of 10 for me. Like, hands down. Okay. Next. You guys, I have to tell you very quickly, without bullshitting, this is gonna be another 10 out of 10. And this is what I meant when I said good summer simple scent. This is Coco Loco, and this one has this gorgeous gold plaque with coconuts engraved. I hope you can see properly. The lights are very strong in here. So yeah, this, I was like, I have so many coconut fragrances, but what the heck? If they do a coconut right, then I'm gonna love them forever. That was my ideal, okay? In my head, I was like, if they do a coconut right, means not too artificial, not too like too powdery, tiare, not too ambery, because I don't really love that in the coconut scent. If they do it right, I'm sold. And I am. So Coco Loco. Coco Loco also is a bit older fragrance in their collection. It's from 2021. And we have coconut, vanilla, powdery notes, jasmine, heliotrope, fruits, I don't know which fruits, white musk, and lily of the valley. And this is phenomenal coconut. Oh yeah. It is a powdery coconut, okay? This is a very sophisticated coconut, in my opinion. It's the coconut you can easily wear to work or even to formal occasions. It is very sweet though, but for me, this is coconut very well done. It's jasmine-y, powdery, heliotropy, which gives you that nutty almondy hue, and beautiful coconut. I don't really get many like fruity vibes from here. This is a very smooth, milky, creamy scent in general. So I wouldn't say it's too fruity, but it's definitely coconutty. It's definitely a bit powdery, almost nutty leaning, sweet, just gorgeous. Very feminine coconut, okay? Very feminine coconut. So I highly recommend it. This one is 9.5 out of 10 for me. And I'm not just, you know, doing the rating based on the brand alone. I'm rating it in comparison to other like sweet coconuts and that genre, okay? To other fragrances basically that I have or smell. So they're really nice. Okay, Next one. Oh, this one I love. This one is Memories Gold. And the bottle looks like this. And as you can see, it's like dripping. And the bottle pretty much tells you how this smells. It's like gooey sweet vanilla. This to me is, if you love vanilla and gourmand in general, this you have to have. You have to have this. Reminds me of Lyra a little bit. But this is so phenomenal. Actually, it kind of reminds me more of IDYL Love and Crime than Lyra. But it's not as spicy. It is a little bit spicy, but not as spicy. This fragrance is described as what? Powdery musky. I don't agree with that at all. It does have a lot of musk. It does have iris. It does have milk. It does have also caramel, vanilla, amber. It has tonka bean and honey and labdanum again. They definitely like their labdanums in fragrances. But to me, no, this to me is way more similar to IDYL Love and Crime than anything. I wouldn't describe this as too powdery or too musky. Some people compare it to Commodity Milk, which I also absolutely do not agree with. Some people compare it to Camera from Latafa, also absolutely do not agree with it. To me, this is more of a Lyra / IDYL Love and Crime kind of a thing. So yeah, take it or leave it, but this one is gorgeous and the performance absolutely outstanding again. So this will be, Memories Gold will be, okay, let's give it 10 out of 10. Let's give it 10 out of 10. It deserves it. All right. Next, I have Dominance Gold. And this is actually the most masculine leaning fragrance out of all the ones I have. And this is beautiful and so sexy on a guy. I don't think I would wear it. I specifically wanted to get it for my boyfriend, to be very honest with you. I just, you know, I wanted to have not only variety for a review for you guys, but I really wanted it for my boyfriend. It is considered to be a vanilla, citrus, cinnamon, sweet scent. Is it really though? No. It is, what is in here? We have cinnamon, we have grapefruit, we have vanilla, pineapple, apple, pink pepper, cedar, rose, tonka bean. And many people compare it to Angel's Share. Out of all the fragrances they could compare it to, they compared it to this, and I do not agree with it at all. No. No. To me, it's like a masculine version of Memories Gold. This is what it is to me. It is vanilla sweet fragrance, indeed, yes. But it's fresher and it has a cologne vibe, okay? So, it's not like Angel's Share at all, like in the slightest. I don't know how, no. So yeah, Memories Gold. If you like, again, Lyra, IDYL, and you like feminine, you will love this. But if you want something just as beautiful of a vanilla, slightly citrusy, slightly fruity, but definitely like more unisex to masculine leaning, then Dominance Gold is amazing. I have two more, so stay with me, please. We have two that really stole my heart as well. The first one being Queen of Chambord, also with a gold plaque, so it's the same as Coco Loco. Same bottles, see? They're gonna look very cute together on the shelf. So Queen of Chambord is for everyone who loves Billie Eilish or Lata Fanebras, to keep the story short. This is it. This is it. Yeah, maybe a little bit more fruity. But other than that, super similar to Billie Eilish. Very similar. I'm not saying they're dupes. There definitely are differences. This one is more like floral, a little bit more floral, and I like it more. I personally do like it more. It's a little bit more unique, okay? This one is considered to be powdery and sweet and fresh, and I do agree. We have some red berries and coconut. We have some cacao, sorry. Cocoa, what the hell? Cacao, okay? We have some cacao. Peony, amber, caramel, musk, violet, jasmine, vanilla, and powdery notes. And this is the only rare case that I agree with Fragrantica, because they do compare it to Billie Eilish and Nebras and Lyra as well. But for me, it's just more of a summery version of those scents, okay? It's, again, it has coconut, obviously, and it's more fruity, that's for sure. So I do like it more just because it's more refreshing, not as dense, not as cloying, way more spring summer appropriate. So if you like fragrances like Nebras or Billie Eilish and you want something that's appropriate for summer, then I will try Queen of Chambord, because the DNA in general is similar, but this one is just fresher, fruitier, and more tropical. So yeah, I love it. This one is a solid 9 out of 10. And I'm very sorry, I think I forgot to rate the boys one, the Dominance Gold. I give it solid 8.5. Yeah. And now, last but not least, we're gonna review a cherry. And you know, with cherries, it's very hard for me, because I worked on a cherry fragrance, Venom of Love. You know, I clearly know what I like and what I don't like. So let's get into it. We have Wild Cherry, and this is the only black bottle that I have. This was released in 2022. And this is considered to be sweet, woody, fruity, almondy. And in here we have some rose, we have plum. So you straight away see that there is a massive difference between, let's say, Venom of Love or even Lost Cherry from Tom Ford and this. We have rose, plum, cherry, some sweet notes. We have cherry syrup. We have sandalwood, vetiver, jasmine, tonka bean, and vanilla. And I must say, this is a very good cherry. If you do not have any cherry, which I don't know if it's possible in this day and age, you should definitely try it. This is very, very beautiful. It does smell like a cherry bubblegum to me. Like, it takes me back to my childhood for some reason. And there was something that smelled like this. And I'm pretty sure it was a bubblegum. Like a cherry, syrupy, sugary bubblegum. I love it. I really, really love it. Is it unisex? Not so much, because it's very, very sweet. My boyfriend did wear it. He did, but it did pull quite sweet on him, okay? So I would say it's definitely more feminine leaning. And again, of course, people compare it to Lost Cherry. For me, not. No, just because there's cherry doesn't mean it smells like Lost Cherry, you know? No, this smells like my childhood. It smells like cherry syrup bubblegum. It's slightly artificial. So let's say in Whoosh, you have very natural smelling fruits. This cherry is a little bit more artificial, but in the best way possible. I love that smell. It's so nice. So nice. The only thing, I'm gonna let it sit for a while still to like do a final judgment, but I feel like it's not as long lasting as the rest. I feel like even those super fresh like Whoosh and colors is way more long lasting than this cherry fragrance. I'm gonna let it sit though, because with pretty much all of these scents except from cherry, I get at least 8 hours, and on clothes I smell it the next day. When I smell my clothes before I put them in the wash, you know. With this one, I'm not too sure how good the longevity can be after a while. For now, I'm getting like maybe 4 hours mark. So it's not the best, but the scent is absolutely beautiful. So check it out. if you are a fan of cherry, this is definitely a must-have. So this, I adore the scent, maybe even more than any other here, because I love my cherries. However, because of the longevity, I will have to rate it down a bit. So I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10, because it's a bit fleeting on me, but the scent is phenomenal. So yeah, my darlings, that is it when it comes to full bottles. I have a couple of, not a couple, dozens of samples as well. And I'm gonna tell you quickly which ones I also recommend, which ones are my absolute favorites from what I have here. That I do recommend checking out. So the first one that I highly recommend, and I really regret not choosing it for a full bottle, is Candy. Candy is very like pink bottle with golden packaging, and here we have tonka, caramel, apple, marshmallow, vanilla, and cacao. Amazeballs. This is so beautiful. It's powdery, caramelly. Amazing, like you ate, like you ate an apple dripped in caramel and chocolate. That's how it smells to me. Love Candy. Another one that I really, really love is Purple Bronze, which is leather, iris, vanilla, violet, wood, and musk. And this one reminds me quite a lot of a very long discontinued Dior Homme Intense, which was so phenomenal. And this one, I would say it's more of a feminine version of that. So I would love to have it. If you like iris, if you like very decadent, elegant, sophisticated fragrances, then try Purple Bronze, because it's gorgeous. Then we have Smesh, and this is cedarwood, cinnamon, blood orange, tonka, vanilla, amber. It looks very masculine, the packaging, but it's actually very nice unisex fragrance that I would love to have in my collection. Yeah, I really like it. At the first sniff, it pulls a bit masculine, but then when it dries down, it's so nice, like a very nice woody tonka cinnamon fragrance. I really, really like it. Then another one that many people like, as far as I heard and saw, is Sweet Darkness. And we have amber, smoky notes, cannabis, tobacco, and some sweet notes. It's very nice. However, I'm a little bit tired of cannabis fragrances, because I did actually get quite a lot of cannabis fragrances for some reason recently. So this one, not my favorite. Not my favorite. I know many people love it, but not me. Next one we have is the Wolf, which is like super leathery scent. So it's not for me, but of course my partner would love to have it, but me personally, not really. Then we have Oud Al Fateh, and this is amber, musky, leather, and rose, and oak moss. And this is also very nice. This one I really like. It's a very classic Arabian fragrance, but done in a very contemporary way. So I do like it. Then we have Morocco, which I absolutely love. Morocco. It's one of my favorite destinations. And this one I really love. This is vanilla, amber, mandarin, almond, and tonka bean. And Morocco stole my heart. For me, Morocco is definitely a 10 out of 10. And there are a few others, like Endless Sea, which is like your typical freshie. You know, if you want something easy for your boyfriend or husband or dad, then this is going to be perfect. It's like a nice sweet summer aquatic citrus. Then we also have La Boheme, which is berry filled. However, there is like a green sharpness that I don't really appreciate. So this one I'm not the biggest fan of. But yeah, from the samples I have, you have to try Candy, and you definitely have to try Purple Bronze, and you do have to definitely try Morocco if you like almonds. Whew, okay guys, this is it. Everything you need to know, and every fragrance is going to be linked down below. If I do have a discount code, of course I will link it for you as well. And please let me know if you have tried the brand already. What I really like is that they have beautiful bottles, but with very, very good pricing. So it's quality for a very nice price. Like most of these fragrances go for around 100 euros, 90 euros. So I really, really like the pricing. It's, you know, it's quite decent. Definitely decent. You get 50 ml of each fragrance, and the glass is very heavy. It's just well done. Just well done with very, very nice quality, and it's all made in Europe. So that is it, guys. Thank you so, so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments which one really speaks to you and which one you would like to try. I would love to know. And see you in my next one. Bye.